estimation. Estimation is also called as rounding off. That is, we may heard about the words that there are nearly 17 lakhs of stars in the sky. What about this 17 lakhs? Is this the number accurately determined? No, we can't say there are only 17 lakhs of stars in the sky. So for that, we need an estimation. Estimation is to get a clear idea of that number particularly. Now, in our exercise, we may be given sums like that. Round off. Nearest tens, nearest hundreds, nearest thousands, etc. For example, if this is a number given 32,546, so this is not an exact number. So in order to find the value, we are estimating this number to the nearest tens, nearest hundreds, and nearest thousands. How do we round off this number to the nearest tens? In order to do that, we have to write the place value of those numbers. So this is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So here, first step, we are going to round off to the nearest tens. So identify the number in the tens place. Ones, tens. So this has to be rounded off. In order to round that number, we have to see the next number following that one. If this number is greater than 5 or equal to 5, you may add plus 1 to the previous number. That is what we are going to round off. So here it is 6, which is greater than 5, and hence I am adding plus 1 to this number. So the answer for this will be 3, 2, 5, and 4 plus 1 is 5, and instead of 6, we will write only 0 and not 6. That is, we are rounding this number to the nearest tens. In the same way, if this number is rounded off to the nearest hundreds. So take the same example, 3, 2, 5, 4, 6. Now what is the first step we are going to do? Write the place values. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So here nearest hundreds we are going to round off. So identify the digit in the hundreds place. Ones, tens, hundreds. So this number has to be changed. Now you must see the next number which follows it. It is 4. Only if it is greater than 5 or equal to 5, you will add plus 1. If it is less than 5, don't do any changes. So write the number as it is 3, 2. So this 5 will be written as 5 alone. And instead of these 2 digits, you will write 2 zeros here. Okay. So whichever number is rounded off, the following numbers, the following digits after that will be written only as zeros. The next one. Again, we'll take the same example 3, 2, 5, 4, 6. Now we are going to round that number to its nearest thousands. So the first step is write the place value ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So here we are going to round off to the nearest thousands. So thousands, in place of thousands you have 2. So compare the next number that follows 2. It is equal to 5. So what did I say? If it is greater than 5 or equal to 5, you will add plus 1 to the previous digit. So here you have 5, and hence you will add plus 1 to the previous digit. So the answer will become 3. 2 plus 1 is again 3, and all the rest of the numbers, instead of rest of the digits, you will write only zeros. So this is the way that you will round off a given particular number to its number names as tens, hundreds, or thousands, or 10,000s, or lakhs, or whatever number that is given in the question. I hope you have understood this. Shall we move on to the exercise now? Yeah, we are going to start with the exercise 1.4. The first one is fill in the blanks. The nearest hundreds of 843 is. So you are going to round this number to the nearest 100 5 or equal to 5. Here it is 7 which is greater than 5. So you will add plus 1 in place of this digit. Here since you don't have any number, you can write 1 directly there, and instead of these 3 digits, you will write 3 zeros. So the nearest thousands of 756 is just 1000. The nearest 10,000 of 85654. So again ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So 8 comes in place of 10,000. The next step, you will compare the next number. It is equal to 5. So what should you do? If it is equal to 5, you will add plus 1 to the previous digit. So 8 plus 1 is 9, and instead of all the other digits, you will write only zeros. So the nearest 10,000 of 85,654 is 90,000. Did you understand? We'll move on to the next. True or false? 8567 is rounded off as 8,600 to the nearest 10. So the question is, you must round to the nearest 10. So this is ones, tens, hundreds and thousands. So what number is in place of tens? It is 6. So the next number 7, which is greater than 5. So you will add plus 1 to the previous digit. So the answer becomes 8, 5, 6 plus 1 is 7, and instead of this number you will write only 0. So 8570 is the right answer, but in question it is given 8,600. So the statement is false. The next one, 139 is rounded off as 100 to the nearest 100. So you must round it off to the nearest hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. So this number has to be rounded off. So we are taking the next digit, which is less than 5. So don't do any changes. This number will be written as 1. Instead of these 2 digits, you will write 2 zeros. And in the question also it is given as 100. So the statement is true. Okay, the third one. The question is given, you must round it off to the nearest lakh. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs. So in place of lakhs, you have 0. And what you must do, you must take the next number, which is equal to 5. So if it is 5, what you must do? Yes, you will add plus 1 here. So the answer becomes 1, 7, 0 plus 1 is 1, and instead of all these 5 digits, you will write 5 zeros here. So is this equal to the number that is given in the question? No, it is not equal. So the answer is false. Shall we move on to the next one? Round out the following to the given nearest place. First one, 4065. You must round it off to the nearest 100. So in the same way, first step, write the place values, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So you are going to round this number to the nearest 100. So identify what number digit is there in place of 100. You have 0. And the next step, you will check the next digit that follows the 0, that is greater than 5, and hence you will add plus 1 here. So the answer becomes 4. 0 plus 1 is 1, and instead of these 2 digits, you will write 2 zeros here, and the answer is equal to 4,100. The next one, you must round it off to the nearest thousands. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So nearest 1,000 only you are going to round off. So this number has to be rounded off to this digit 4. And the next number you will check, that is equal to 5. So if it is equal to 5, you must add plus 1 to the previous number. So the answer becomes 4, and 4 plus plus 1 is 5, and instead of these 3 digits, write 3 zeros. The answer is 45,000. Next one, 86,943. That is to be equal, we must round it off to nearest 10,000. So write the place values ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So 8 is in place of 10,000. Check the next number, that is greater than 5. Because it is 6, it is greater than 5, and hence you will add plus 1 to the previous number. So 8 plus 1 becomes 9, and instead of these 4 digits, you will write 4 zeros. The answer is 90,000. The next one, you must round it off to the nearest lakh. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs. So 0 is in place of lakhs, and hence compare the next number, which is 8, and this 8 is greater than 5. So what you must do is you will add plus 1 here. So the answer is 5, and 0 plus 1 is 1, and instead of these 5 digits, you will write 5 zeros as the answer. So 51 lakhs. Next one, to the nearest 10 crore. Again write the place values ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs, crore, 10 crore. So you are going to round it off to the nearest 10 crore. Compare the next number. See if it is equal to 5 or greater than 5. So here in this case it is less than 5. So don't do any changes. Write this number as it is 3, and instead of these digits you write zeros. So 0 here, 0, 0, 0, 0 again, and for hundreds group we will write 3 zeros. So this is your final answer. Is it easy, children? This is very easy. Rounding off to the nearest place is very easy. We write the place values and then proceed with the sums. Now we will go on to the next one. Estimate the sum of, so 1,57,826 and 32,469. Round it off to the nearest 10,000. So what you must do, you must find the estimated value by finding the sum of these two numbers. So the first step will be sum of 157,826 and 32,469. What do you mean by the word sum? You will add both these numbers. So 157,826 plus 32,469. If you add these two numbers, 9 plus 6 is 15, and 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 6 is 9, 8 plus 4, 12, so carry over 1, 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, carry over 1, 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 3, 9, and 1 here. So 1,90,295. Shall we leave the answer as it is? No. What we are going to do is, you must round off to the nearest 10,000. So now, write the place values of these numbers, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So this number has to be changed. So for that, what you must do, you will check the next number that follows it. Here it is only 0. So if it is greater than 5 or equal to 5, you will add plus 1. Here in this case, it is only 0. So don't do any changes. The answer will be 1, 9, and instead of these 4 digits that will follow this number 9, you will write 4 zeros. So the answer is 1,90,000. Is it clear to you all? Now we will proceed to the next one. Estimate by rounding off each number to the nearest 100. So in the previous sum, what we did, we found out the sum of those two numbers and then estimated the answer to the nearest value. Now in this sum, they are asking us to estimate by rounding off each number So first we have to round off each number to the nearest 100 and then we have to find the sum of those two numbers. So rounding off each number to nearest hundreds. Identify the digit in the hundreds place. So ones, tens and hundreds. So if we round off this number, you will get 8. If you see this 7, it is greater than 5, which means you have to add plus 1 here. So 8, 1, 0, 0. So the rounded off number for 8074 is 8100. Plus, again you have to find out which number comes in place of hundreds. So it is 1. So check for the next one. So again we will add plus 1 here. So 4, 2 and 2 zeros. So 4200. Now then the next step you will find the sum of these two numbers since addition symbol is given here. So 4200. So 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 2 is 3. 8 plus 4 is 12. So the answer is 12,300. Is it clear? Now we will do the second one. For this one also, you are going to round it off to the nearest hundreds only. So ones, tens, hundreds. So this number has to be rounded off. So next step, you will check the number that follows the digit that comes in the place of 100. Here you have 7. So you will add plus 1 to the previous number. So the number becomes 1, 7, 6, 9 plus 1 is 10. So that carryover number will come here. So 8 plus 1 is 9 and this is 10. So you will write 0 and instead of these two numbers you will write again 2 more zeros. You understood here? First step, we are finding out the place value, that is ones, tens, hundreds, and in place of hundreds you have 9. The next step, you will check the number that is follows this 9. Here it is given as 7, so it is greater than 5 and hence you will add plus 1 to this digit. So 9 plus 1 becomes 10. So 10 means you won't write 10 here, you will carry over 1 to the next number. So here 8 is already there, so 8 plus 1 becomes 9 and since 9 plus 1 is 10, you will write only 0 here and the number that follows the place value of hundreds will be written as 0, so 2 more zeros has come. Okay? The next one, ones, tens and hundreds. So 5 is in place of hundreds. So check for the next number, it is 8. You will add plus 1, so this number becomes 1, 3, 0, 6. And then for these two digits, you will write 2 more zeros. Now, what is the next step? You will write these numbers and add. So 0, 0, 6, 0, 3, 1. 0 plus 0 is 0. Again 0, 6, 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. 7 plus 1 is 8 and 1 here. So 3 digits, 2 digits. So this will be your final answer. Clear? So estimate by rounding off each number. So the first step itself, we are going to round off the numbers and then you are going to add the numbers and find out the answer. I hope you will read the question carefully before doing the sum. We will move on to the next sum now. The population of city was 43,43,645 in the year 2001 and 46,81,087 in the year 2011. Estimate the increase in population by rounding off to the nearest thousand. So what you are going to find? Estimate the increase in population. So how much population is increased in between the year 2001 and 2011. So what you are going to write here is population in 2011. We are going to find the increase in population. So you are going to find the difference here. So in 2011 the population was 46,81,087 and population in 2001 is 43,645 Therefore, difference in population is equal to. So difference means you have to subtract. So 7 minus 5 is 2. 8 minus 4 is 4. Here from 0 you can't take away 6. So you are borrowing from the next. So this becomes 0 and this becomes 10. So 10 minus 6 is 4. And here again you can't take away 3 from 0. So you are borrowing from the next number. 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. Now, shall we leave the sum as it is after finding the answer? No, we have only done the half of the sum. Estimate the increase in population. So, we have found out the increase in population, but we have to estimate it by rounding off to the nearest 1000. So, nearest 1000 it must be rounded off ones, tens, hundreds, thousand. So, in case of thousands, you have 7. So what you will do? You will check for the rest of the next number which is less than 5. So don't do any changes. The answer will be 3 lakhs 37, and instead of these 3 digits you will write 3 zeros. So the answer is 3 lakhs 37,000. This was the increase in population between the years 2001 and 2011. And we have also estimated it to the nearest 1000. Did you understand? Next comes the objective type questions. The number which on rounding off to the nearest 1000 gives 11,000. So here we have 4 options, and in these 4 options you must round off the number to the nearest thousands. So here ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Here thousands has to be rounded off. The next digit is 3. So if you round off this number, you will get only 10,000. And then the next case, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So this has to be rounded off. So check for the next number. It is 8. If it is 5 or less than 5 or more, or when it is equal to 5 or greater than 5, you will add plus 1. So the answer becomes 11,000. So here in question also the number which on rounding off to the nearest 1000 gives 11,000 is this one. So option B is the right answer. The next one, the estimation to the nearest hundreds of 76,812. So 8 comes in the place of 100. When you check this number, it is less than 5. So don't do any changes. The answer will be 76800. Option C is the right answer. The next one, the number you have to round off to the nearest lakh. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs. So this number has to be rounded. So check for the next number. You will add plus 1 here. So the answer becomes 9, 8, and instead of these 5 digits you will write 5 zeros. So which is the right option? Option A is the right answer. Then the estimated difference of 167826 and 2765 rounded off to the nearest 1000. So you must find out the difference between these two numbers, 167826 and 2765. 6 minus 5 is 1. 12 minus 6 is 6. Here 0, 5, 6, 1. And nearest to 1000 it has to be rounded. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So this number. The next digit is only 0. So the answer becomes 165,000. So option B is the right answer. So I hope you would have understood this exercise 1.4 about estimation or rounding of the numbers. So if you practice it, it is the very easiest one. If you practice, you can do it perfectly. Thank you.